Hey there, and welcome to Calendar. We're so excited you're here. In this video, we're going to walk you through the steps of creating an account and uploading your individual calendars. As you're creating your account, you're going to be asked to add in some personal information. But don't worry, this information is purely meant to help personalize your account. The first thing you'll do is create your profile. Here you'll want to add in your first and last name and customize your personal calendar link. If you're using this account for business, you can update the link to match the name of your business, or you can leave it as is. Next, you can add a description or bio. If you don't complete this step here, you can add it at any time in your account settings. Next, let's upload any additional calendars you may have. Remember, Calendar saves you time by allowing you to manage and create events for all of your calendars in one spot. Uploading your additional calendars here will ensure you save time and will give you complete visibility on what's coming up next. If you choose not to upload any calendars here, you can always do so in your account settings, but it's best to do it now so you can immediately maximize the power of your calendar. And there you have it, a few easy steps to create your account so you can immediately kickstart your productivity party. Uploading or creating contacts in Calendar is simple and will make scheduling meetings faster and easier than ever. To create a contact, access your contacts page on the left side navigation. Once on the contacts page, click Create New Contact. From here, you can add in as much or as little information for your new contact. We'd recommend at least putting in the contact's full name, email address, and phone number. If you'd like to add more information than that, you can click Show More to add in other important information. Once you're done adding in all the information you'd like for your new contact, click Create. Once you've successfully added in all of your contacts, consider grouping them to make it easier to schedule group meetings. Creating groups will especially be helpful if you're a team, department, or entire organization using Calendar. To create a group of contacts, click Create Group. From here, simply add the group name, choose a group tag color, and then click Create. Once the group has been created, go back to your contacts by clicking All Contacts, and select the contacts you'd like to add to a group. Once you've selected all the contacts, click Set Groups, and then choose the group you'd like these contacts to be in. And there you have it, some incredibly easy ways to create contacts and groups inside of Calendar. Scheduling a time to meet with someone else should be easy. It shouldn't require back and forth emails or endless phone calls. With time slots, you can create custom scheduling links that allow others to schedule a time to meet with you. Simply add in your preferred availability, share your link, and let Calendar do the rest. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the easy steps of creating your very own time slots. To get started, go to the time slots page on the left side navigation inside of Calendar. Once on the page, click Create a Time Slot. The first thing you'll do is name your time slot. This name will be visible when you share your link with others, so make sure the name makes sense. Let's name this link Calendar Demo. You'll notice that as soon as I type in the name, Calendar is pre-filling a unique link that matches the name of your time slot. You can change some parts of this link, but I'd recommend not changing it at all. Next, you'll want to choose your default calendar. If this time slot is going to be used to schedule work meetings, I'd recommend choosing your work calendar as the default. Then, add a description of what the time slot is for. Remember, be descriptive. Others will read this description when they're considering booking a time to meet with you through this link. After adding in a description, make sure you choose a meeting location. This will tell the person who books with you exactly where you'll meet. You can choose from 3 options: remote, in person, or both. If you choose remote, you can add in a video conferencing link for Zoom, Google Hangouts, GoToMeeting, or any other video conferencing platform. If you don't have access to a video conferencing platform, you can add in your phone number. If you choose to meet in person, you'll need to add in the physical address and any special instructions that will make it easier for your attendee to find you. If you choose both, this will allow your attendee to choose the meeting option they personally prefer. Once you've specified your meeting location, choose the time zone you're in. Keep in mind, Calendar's smart time zone recognition will make it so that attendees can only book open times on your calendar for your specific time zone. After that, choose a time slot color and then click Next. Now you'll need to tell Calendar your availability for this time slot. First, you'll want to choose the meeting duration. This will allow your attendee to choose how long they'd like to meet with you based upon the options you provide. You can choose from any of these preset options or even create your own custom amount of time. Next, add in your availability. This is where you tell Calendar what days and times you're available to meet through this time slot. Once you're done with this page, click Next to add in a few customizations. Here you can add in some very important personal touches that will help optimize your scheduling experience. First, you can add in email notifications. These notifications will help remind both you and your attendee of the meeting to help combat no-shows. Next, you can set up a buffer time. Buffer times will ensure you're not getting scheduled with back-to-back meetings so you can have enough time to prepare. You can also add in a daily limit of how many meetings can be scheduled on a daily basis using this particular link. You can also add in a preset or custom notice time. Scheduling notices make it so that no last-minute meetings can be scheduled through this link. Lastly, make sure your limit matches what your meeting type is. For example, if your meeting is for a one-on-one, cap the limit at one attendee. If it is for a group meeting, make it so that more than one guest can attend. And just like that, you're all set to start scheduling meetings without any back and forth communication. Now that you've done the heavy lifting by creating a few custom time slots, you're on track to making scheduling meetings an absolute breeze. In this video, we're going to walk through the ways you can easily share your scheduling links with others. Let's get started. To share any of your time slot links, you'll first want to go to your time slots page. One of the easiest ways to share all of your scheduling links at once is by sharing your own personal calendar link. Sharing this link will give your attendee access to all of the scheduling links you've created, like your links for one-on-one meetings, lunch meetups, or even a product demo. To share your personal calendar link, simply copy the link, paste it in an email or text, and then let Calendar work its magic. Keep in mind that you can customize your personal calendar link in your settings. You can change the URL to something that's easier to remember, or you can have it match the name of your business. You can also share the links to individual time slots as well. This is the best method to use when you're trying to schedule a very specific type of appointment with someone else. For example, a product demo with a potential new client. Doing so will ensure your attendee knows exactly why they're scheduling a meeting with you. To share an individual time slot link, you can either copy the link at the bottom of the time slot or access the drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner and click Copy Link. Once you've copied the link, paste it in an email or text, send it to your attendee, and let Calendar do the rest. Lastly, take it a step even further by accessing the drop-down menu. Here you can edit an existing time slot, add it to your website, delete it, or deactivate it if you're not wanting any more meetings scheduled through that particular link. And that's it. You now know easy ways to share your scheduling links in a matter of seconds. Now enough chit-chat. It's time to start sharing your scheduling links. Whether it's for a one-on-one with one of your employees or a team meeting, coordinating a time to meet can be difficult. Most of the time, it requires digging through one or multiple individuals' calendars just to find the perfect time to meet. With Calendar's Find a Time feature, you can coordinate individual or team meetings with other calendar users in seconds. Let me show you how to do this. To get started, click the plus sign in the top right-hand corner of the screen and then click Find a Time. The first step is to name your meeting. After that, choose your meeting duration and location. If you choose remote, you can add in a video conferencing link for Zoom, Google Hangouts, GoToMeeting, or any other video conferencing platform. If you don't have access to a video conferencing platform, you can add in your phone number. If you choose to meet in person, you'll need to add in the physical address and any other special instructions or details. If you choose both, this will allow your guests to choose which method they prefer. After that, choose your default calendar and then add any meeting details such as agenda items or a general description. After you're done with those quick steps, click Save and Add Guests. Now it's time to add your guests. Type the name of your guests if you saved them as contacts, or enter their email addresses. If you're unable to view any of your guest schedules, you'll see a warning sign next to their name or email address. The most common reason for this is that your guest has likely not signed up for a calendar account. If that's the case, invite your guest to sign up for a free account on our website. If they do have a calendar account and you still can't view their schedule, it's because your guest account is still in a private view. To switch their account to a public view, have them change it in the privacy section of their account settings. Once you're done adding all of your guests, choose any of the open times to meet. Once you've located the best time to meet, confirm the time and then click Create Event. And just like that, you've scheduled a team meeting without any extra work. No back and forth communication or digging through calendars, just pure efficiency. Jumping between calendars is a thing of the past. Luckily, Calendar's smart integrations allow you to create and manage your events in one easy-to-access spot. That way you always know what's coming up next. Let's get started. There's a few ways to create new events on your calendar. You can either utilize our easy one-click scheduling or click the plus sign in the top right-hand corner. Regardless, both methods allow you to create a new calendar event. From here, you'll want to name your event and choose when the meeting will take place. Once you've added in your start and end times, you can add any guests that may be joining. After that, choose your meeting location. If you choose remote, you can add in a video conferencing link for Zoom, Google Hangouts, GoToMeeting, or any other video conferencing platform. If you don't have access to a video conferencing platform, you can add in your phone number. If you choose to meet in person, you'll need to add in the physical address and any other special instructions or details. If you choose both, this will allow your guests to choose which method they prefer. After that, choose your default calendar and then add any meeting details such as agenda items or a general description. Last but not least, choose your time zone and then click Create Event. And there you have it. You've just discovered the easiest way to create and manage events for all of your calendars in one single place. Believe it or not, time is your most valuable asset. That's why it's so important to track and understand where, how, and with whom you're spending your time. That's why we created Calendar Analytics, the first tool of its kind that allows you to see exactly where your time is going. Let me show you how it works. To access your Calendar Analytics stats, click the Analytics icon on the left side navigation. On this page, you can immediately see and access vital time spending stats. Let's start with the overview. You can see exactly how many hours you've spent meeting, the number of meetings that have been scheduled on your calendar, and how many of those you've attended, rejected, or missed. You can also see a complete breakdown of your most commonly attended meetings and your most common meeting length. At the bottom of the page, you can see stats around the meetings that you've organized. But we didn't stop there. Analytics also shows you your most common collaborators. You can access these stats by clicking the People tab. Here you can immediately identify who you meet with the most. If you'd like to change the date range, you can also do so in the top right-hand corner of the page. And just like that, you're all set with the tools you need to become a pro at time management. Now that you're pretty much a calendar pro, the last step of the process is to add a few personal touches to your account. To get started, we are going to make our way to the account settings by clicking the gear icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the page. First, we're going to start with your profile settings. Here you can edit your name, your account username, also known as your personalized calendar link, add a personal description, your job title, and also your company name. The Preferences page allows you to switch your calendar view from private to public. Doing this is important so that your schedule can be accessed when someone tries to schedule a meeting with you through the Find a Time feature. You can also turn on or off automatic time zone recognition. Lastly, you can change your default calendar if you have multiple calendars linked to your account. The Security page is where you can delete your account. Please be cautious on this page because deleting your account will result in a complete loss of data that cannot be undone. The Accounts page is where you can easily add additional calendars to your account. The Availability page shows you which calendars will affect and show your availability based upon your scheduled events. Lastly, the Plan and Payments page is where you can make changes to your calendar plan. Here you can easily upgrade your account, add a payment method on file, or try out one of our free 30-day Calendar Pro trials. And just like that, you now know the ins and outs of Calendar. We're confident with the help from the world's smartest calendar, you'll become a productivity pro in no time. If you have any questions, please visit our help center or contact our support team.